Hi, I'm Nicole Belanda from Rockwell Automation, and we're here to talk about results achieved. I'm joined by Renata from Electra Battery Materials to talk about some great results that they're achieving. Hello.
Hi, nice to meet you.
You too. Thank you so much for coming to share some stories with me about Electra Battery Materials. Let's start with what your role is and a little background on the company, please.
Okay, my role is VP Sustainability and Low Carbon. This has been my story since, my mining times. I have been in this environment since 2010. Electra Battery Materials is a Canadian company. We have a refinery that is about to commission in Northern Ontario. And we also have a mine in Idaho, the US. It's in early exploration stages, but very promising. And we will be producing cobalt sulfate. We will be the only facility in North America doing that, and it's a very, very key material for batteries, and it's gonna be amazing to be such an important piece of the EV supply chain in North America. And we are also running right now a demo plant, a recycling demo plant, so we will be able to recover nickel, lithium, manganese, and cobalt, of course.
That's amazing. One of my favorite parts of your story was I learned that the town that you're in Canada, not only are you producing there, but you're also looking to clean up some of the waste that you found on the site that wasn't from your company. Can you share a little bit about what that's looked like and how that's helping the community?
Yeah, this actually makes us really proud. We are buying a plant, a refinery that was already there. It's not the size that we need, so we are doing a lot of construction work to get to the commercial size that we need. But as we do that, we are of course facing a lot of residual damage from times a long time ago, early 20th century, when that region was actually a pole for silver and cobalt artisanal mining. And of course, by that time, they didn't have the technologies that we have to do the work today. So it's pretty damaged. And the good thing about that, the good side is that now we are back there. The region for many years suffered a lot from job losses, of course. The work that was going on was not sustainable. But now that we are there, we are bringing a lot of hope, and we are partnering with the indigenous groups around our facility. And we are working together, doing some studies together to really understand the baseline of what we found, of the damage and what is part of what we are doing, what we will be doing, and what is part of the past. But together we can just work and try to remediate that. So it's a lot of work, but if we didn't, have this great relationship that we are building with the communities around us, I don't think it would be possible. It's about building trust and really being there to make a difference for those people's lives.
I love that. Can you share a little bit about how sustainability will continue to be a value for the company, and how once you are up and producing and you have the big size factory that you need, how will you keep that at the top of the list of importance?
It's a new company, and the value proposition per se is already around being ethical, being traceable, and being low carbon. So from now until commissioning, what we are trying to do is to build those credentials, to really assess what our stakeholders believe are our key, the most important topics around ESG, on the environmental, on the social, on the governance side. So we mapped that. We did a survey with our most important stakeholders, internal and external, to really map which are the topics that we should dig into and really establish goals and plans and management systems to track results over time and provide this progress to society. So this is what we are doing now, we are building now. So once we are up and running, once we are commissioning, hopefully spring next year, We will be able to track all this data. We'll be able to understand and to always improve and really to define what kind of traceability software we will be using to track our product from the very beginning, from the very early suppliers until our customers. So I think there's a lot of automation here. There's a piece that we are collaborating a lot with Rockwell. As we automate our processes, it's much easier to get to this database that I was mentioning. Without that, it's impossible. So automation is key for us in this piece of tracking performance and delivering results.
Excellent. And I was going to ask you about that. I know where contributing Rockwell is with process control and motor control. And I was going to ask if you thought that might influence your ability to capture data and maybe make better decisions in the future.
Definitely, this is very important. And also, one thing that I do believe, and we actually have data to prove that, especially in the mining and metals industry, automation takes people out of risk areas. It replaces some work that should be done by an equipment instead of a person and reduces all our health and safety exposure. So it's so important to work collaboratively with companies such as Rockwell to not only be able to track all the other indicators in the ESG arena, but also, and most importantly, to protect our people. Because for us, ESG can be a lot of things, but in the end of the day, it should be people-centered. So all the work we do, regardless if it's to fight climate change or to fight human rights abuses, everything has to do with protecting people, making their lives better.
It all comes back to the people underneath. Yep. Mm-hmm. Well, thank you so much for sharing a little bit of your story with us. We'll continue to keep an eye on Electra Battery Materials. You're going to change the face of EV in North America, but also globally. So we're very happy and proud to be a part of that story. Thanks for coming to share with me today.
Thank you for the invitation.